My name's Naomi Russell, and on behalf of the British Council, who supported and made possible this project, I was one of the conveners for the whole process. And before I hand on to the young filmmakers who've made this project possible, I'm going to make a few boring announcements because we have to, and then we will get started. This project is what it is because of 38 young filmmakers across 2 countries, Tunisia and the UK, who came together to get to know each other, build friendships, find out more about one another, and on the side, make a film together. Each and every one of them are really incredible people and have really made this project what it is. And we're here tonight to both showcase the results of that and to celebrate that with them. And we want to give as much of the floor to them tonight as possible, instead of you listening to people like me talk about it. But I do have to make a few boring announcements first. One is that we are recording this session so that we can use it to showcase and promote the project beyond this. And in addition to the film going out on Raindance, who are our hosts this evening, it will also be shared on the 3 different platforms that are run by the young filmmakers themselves. 2 in Tunisia, one of which was started during this project, Khouti, and the other one in the UK. There have been a number of other people working alongside and with me on this project, and I want to quickly give a shout out to them and announce who they are, and they will say hello and wave so you know. First of all is my fellow convener, Georgina, with whom I helped create a safe space where this project could happen. All of it happened online. George.
Hi, everyone. Hello.
The other people were Fully Focused Productions, Million Youth Media, who just said yes straight away when we asked them to be involved, Rosa and Kelvin.
Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us.
And Rosa?
She might be getting in her the last invites to people, giving them the links, I think.
Okay, we'll probably see her later.
Yeah,
Laith, who is from Boubli in Tunisia.
Hello, everyone.
Madalif and Fadwa from Amman, also in Tunisia.
Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Isabella, who was part of a research team who've written a beautiful report telling the sort of world also about the project. Isabella.
Hi, everyone.
And Julian, but who couldn't be with us this evening. And then Michael, Beth, Khada and Habib from the British Council, both in the UK and in Tunisia. Michael.
Hi, everyone.
Beth.
Hi, everyone.
Rada.
Hi, everyone.
And Fadwa, who has just arrived. Okay. And last but not least, Raindance Festival, which is David, John and Elliot.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Okay. 2 last things. There is translation in this session, which will be conducted in both English and Arabic. And if you click onto the interpretation button at the bottom of your Zoom screen, you can click onto English or French. And the French is the Arabic translation and the English is the English from the Tunisian Arabic translation. And last, before I hand over to our young filmmakers, we would love to know your questions about the film, and there'll be time to answer them after we've watched the film together. Please start feeding them into the chat, and you can send them to questions@John Tarsi. And if you click on the chat, you should find that easily, and he will then feed them through to the young people so we can cover and answer as many questions as possible after you've all seen the film. But now I want to hand over to 5 of these very special individuals of the 38 who are going to tell us more about the project. And they are Ray, Asma, Faraz, Kalthoum, and Ala. Over to you guys.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, we just wanted to well, first of all, welcome everyone that's here. Really appreciate everyone being here. Of course, you know, we've gone through we've had to work internationally to make this happen. So we're just gonna go through the process from, you know, start to finish. If we start with Asma, if you sort of detail the writing process that we have to go through, you know, to get this film started.
Hi everyone, I'm Asma. I was the screenwriter. I did some producing in this project, and I also kind of acted. So hi, I'm going to speak in Tunisian. So الكتيبة خدمت عليها أنا وكامي وعلي، وحاولنا أن نجمع الأفكار اللي طرحناها في الفوكس جروبس بتاعنا الكل. دونك لمينا الكتيبة هذيك وثرو زوم عليها قعدنا نكتبوا، وأنا فرحانة برشا اللي خرجنا الدرافت الأول والثاني والثالث بسرعة عليها، وكانت الخدمة ما بينات بعضنا سهلة برشا. نحس الكتيبة متاعنا نجحت خاطر احنا كايكيب كنا ياسر متعاونين مع بعضنا، رغم اللي احنا ماناش جايين من نفس البلايص وما نحكيوش نفس اللغة وما عندناش نفس الانفيرونمون اللي نعيشوا فيه، اما كمان خرجنا حاجة ياسر مزيانة. وفكرتي على الفيلم هذا اللي كل عبد باش يقراه بطريقة واحدة أخرى، مش ناس كل باش يقراوه بنفس الحكاية، وكل واحد باش ياخذ انطباعات عليه حسب ما هو عاش في الدنيا هذه. دونك إن شاء الله يعجبكم الفيلم، و I hope you all have fun and enjoy our movie. Thank you. I will pass it to the next person.
Amazing, thank you, Asma. Alo, how was things on the directing side of things?
Okay, good evening, everyone. صحة شويتكم and welcome. This is Ali Agarbi, member of 40. I wrote Blossom Zahar with the inspiring souls Kami and Asma, and co-directed it with the wonderful Ikram from UK. I will be talking about the directing process in my language, Tunisian. نظرة من nationals, that's because not at all just appreciation to our differences. So إخراج زهر كان تحدي فريد من نوعه. تحدينا الجغرافيا والوقت وجائحة كورونا، تحدينا الاختلافاتنا الثقافية اللغوية العرقية وكل شيء معناها حتى جندرية وما إلى ذلك، وتحدينا الإيجو متاعنا زاد، تحدينا رواحنا باش نقعدوا ديما متفتحين و open minded. أنا وكرام عدينا ليلي وسوايع على الزوم نشاركوا ونجمعوا في أفكارنا. كنا ساعات نستعملوا نفس الكلمة أما المعنى متاعها كان يختلف في مخاخنا. مثلا كان نقول أنا لون أحمر مش بالضرورة اللون اللي أنا سميه أحمر ونشوف فيه أحمر هو اللون اللي ترى فيه أنت. أصيروا برشا ساعات ندخلوا بعضنا وساعات نتعبوا يا أخي جس نقعدوا نحكي وكيكا ودارت شو ساعات تصيروا المومنتس لحظات تحسهم روحية من كثرة ما قاعدة نحكي وصارت فيزيون بين مخاخنا الزوز ولينا نخمموا ساعات في نفس الحاجة من غير ما نشرحوا ببعضنا. الاكسبيريونس هذه باش تقعد معناها ديما في حياتي مأثرة فيا، مش جست على خاطر عملت فيلم، أما على خاطر كان اكزرسيس كيفاش تقعد ديما منفتح معناها ومنفتح وتحل مخك الإنسان غريب عليك ومختلف حتى لين مفاهيم الاختلاف الكلهم يتنحاو. And I hope you like the movie.
Amazing. Well said, Ala. Kalthoum, you want to talk us through a bit of the BTS that you was involved in and the post-production?
Thank you, Ray. Hi, guys, and welcome. I was in charge of BTS for the UK, and I worked alongside Noor and Murdi from Tunisia. So we had to do the planning stage about. So I put together a detailed document, which basically put about to ensure that we all had like one voice when we went into post-production. So, and then to ensure that both of the teams here in the UK and Tunisia, we captured everything in the production. So we wrote up the interview questions, hoping that we will answer like what you guys are curious to hear about from the youth team. So I interviewed the youth team here in the UK and also the British Council, and vice versa, them over there in Tunisia. So for the post-production side, it required a lot of problem-solving skills because, as you guys may know, sometimes things don't go to plan. So it's kind of like trying to piece them all together. In regards to the short film post-production, I definitely want to give a shout out to the Tunisian music team who wrote and made the score themselves. So when you guys watch the short film, please hear out, they made everything from that. And then also to comment on the two directors who are Ala and Ikram, who they both worked with the editor. And for me, watching them have a strong collaboration process. So just the directors being happy to see what the editors came up with and then working from there. And also a fun fact, which is actually the Tunisian footage hard drive got stuck in the post office for 2 days. So everyone was very panicking and things got a bit complicated and stressful during that moment. So it's a fun fact now, but at the time it wasn't. But yeah.
Amazing. Thank you for that, Omkar. My name is Raymond. My name is Raymond, guys, and now I've been the producer on this project. Now, as producer, I was just, my main focus was making sure that everyone was well connected and able to share and develop their ideas as best way possible. This went from, organizing the feedback from the initial script phase, making sure that everyone was happy to it and getting it to a final draft that was ready to take into production, and then ensuring that the directors and the camera department had everything that they needed in order to have a successful shoot and really get the vision that they want out there. And then finally ensure that on the actual shoot day itself, we were prepared. So that meant setting the shoot schedule, organizing our talent and timings, and staying on top of everything that we needed for the shoot. Now, after the shoot itself, most of the team are done. But for us producers, that's only half of the job. So we had to move into marketing, which is the real exciting part. So that meant, organizing the artwork, the posters and designs for, social media content was going to roll out and such. And there was a lot of liaising with some amazing new people that we've met through this project that was going to help us get you lovely people here today on the Zoom call. Really emailing, and a lot of digital work went into that as well. So those are the two areas that I mainly covered in there. So big thank you to everyone that's here today. Big shout out to the whole crew. There's so many people to sort of congratulate on this film here today. So yeah, we're gonna get straight into the film. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pass you on over to John, who's gonna tell you how we're gonna get to the film and how you.
Before that, wait, I think Ferris didn't get to talk. And
oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, Ferris.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Ferris is going to speak about the whole process of shooting and etc. So go ahead, Ferris.
Go on, Ferris.
Thank you. So, good evening everyone. صحة شربتكم وشاي طيبة للمتابعين. البروسيس اللي تعدينا بيه كان حلم. فما مخرج نحبه برشا وقت اللي كمل أي تورناج، هو كوينتين تارانتينو. وقت اللي كمل التورناج، وقت اللي كمل التصوير، يعيط في وسط البلاتو نتاع التورناج ويسأل البلاتو الكل علاش نحنا نعملوا في هذا. يجاوبوا البلاتو الكل فرسوت، يقولوا له خاطر نحنا نحبوا السينما. والإجابة متاعي بسيطة، علاش نحنا عملنا هذا، خاطر بالحق معناها نحبوا السينما ونحبوا الشيء اللي نعملوا فيه. دونك البروسيس نتاع التصوير ونتاع كيفاش نجمنا نصوروا بكاميرا كانت حلمة بالنسبة لي على الأقل باش نجم نصور بها، اللي هي الآلية الإلكترونية. دخلنا في ديبا كبيرة وقتها مع الدي او بي نتاع اليوكي دوميزيا، وقررنا ان تكون هذيك الكاميرا اللي نجموا نصوروا بها. في تونس الكاميرا هذيك فريمون غالية باش نجموا نصوروا بها، دونك زاد كبروديكتور في وسط البروجي كنت يلزم نلقى الحل. دونك حكينا كيف البرودكسيون في تونس وقررنا أن نقصوا مصاريف أخرى ونتصرفوا كيفاش نجموا نجيبوا الكاميرا. فمثلا الديكور نتاع الفيلم الكل جبته من دارنا، جبته من عند أمي. ديجا بالي فرحات كسر فاد وأمي متغشة عليك التو.
actually it's me أنا اللي كسرته فارس، سامحت. كلهم سامحت.
So yeah, it was كانت رحلة، كانت جيرني يعني عديناها من جانفي حتى شي توا لابريل، من الكتيبة للديكوباج للتورناج حتى شي توا معناها بالحق حلمة. نحب نشكر الناس الكل اللي خدمت على البروجي هذا وخليته ينجح. ولا وإن شاء الله تستمتعوا بالفيلم ونستناو الفيدباك نتاعكم والأسئلة نتاعكم. ميرسي.
So, hi everyone. I hope you liked what you saw. I don't know if we should wait for the others or we should continue with our session. What do you think, Ray?
I think we've got a lot of people back, so yeah, maybe let's open up the question and answer.
Yeah.
Well, the first, how did you feel, Asma? How did you feel watching that back?
No, it brought tears into my eyes. I cannot believe we actually made a movie together, like you guys from the UK and me here in Tunisia, and it's amazing. It's been a wonderful journey, and I hope you guys liked it as much as I did, because of course I'm gonna like it. We made it, but I hope everyone else did.
It's amazing watching it back. You'd never actually think that the whole film was made like literally halfway across the world from each other as well. The way it's been put together so brilliantly and the way it's been shot. I actually wanted to ask sort of Ala and Ikram, if you don't mind speaking, I wanted to ask you guys sort of about the collaborative effort you guys put together, because you've literally made this film look like it was made in one sitting as well. So if you guys don't mind speaking, unmuting yourself and speaking, I want to know about the creative process, how you guys collabed and how you guys made sure, for example, that split screen shot, it literally matched so perfectly. How did you guys coordinate to be able to get that kind of shot?
Yeah, before that, actually, Ale, I'm sorry. Everyone,
okay.
could you like just open our mic and like give a round of applause for like the work we did?
Yeah, woo!
Woo!
Bravo, guys.
Bravo, bravo. Bravo.
Merci pour le film.
So yeah, Ale, and where's Ikram?
Let me see if we can get Ikram up here. I saw a second ago.
Ikram.
It's okay, Ale. You can answer the question.
Yeah.
I can see Ikram there. Hi, Ikram.
It's okay, Ale. You can start and maybe.
Yeah, you start and then we'll get her up here. Yeah, there she is.
There she is.
Hi. We did it.
Yeah. Yes. So you guys, yeah, how was sort of working together to actually get this so aligned and so succinct with each other?
Well, I'm gonna speak in Tunisian.
Yeah.
So كنا نعمل دي ريونيون على زوم بريس كل يوم معناها ونقعد سوايع معناها نحكيو حتى فكرة بسيطة ما نقعدوا نحكيو فيها برشا باش حتى كان بسطوا المعلومة لرواحنا الزوم باش نديو 100% فاهمينها بالكدا. And we try to visualize شنيا أنا في مخي وشنيا هي في مخها باش كيكا نخرجوا مع بعضنا بإيماج واحدة معناها تولي instead of having those two minds نوليو جست مخ واحد قاعد يخمم في حاجة واحدة. We try to do that through communication.
And you, Ikram, how did you like manage to make a movie
Yeah, I think what it started off with the script. I think the script you, Cami, and Ala all writ was like beautifully written, and like the characters and the emotions were already there, and we just took it and added our vision to it. Yeah, like Alice said, we met like a lot of times. Sometimes like it would be after work and it'd be tiring, but it's great to see that all that hard work paid off. We did shot lists, so just going back and forth with each other about how we visioned it. And then also because we shot on the same day, like in Tunisia and in London, the split screen scene, Ala and his crew had filmed it first, and we got references for that. So we were able to match that. Luckily, we had that as a reference, so that really helped. But also, like, we were both directors, but also like, as like everybody knows, this was a collaborative experience and everybody had an input, and I think everybody was able to really like be part of the creative process.
Amazing.
Thank you for your hard work, guys. You really did a good job directing this movie. So we have a question from Jasmine, who said, what are the future ambitions for this global group of creatives? I myself am looking forward to working with all of those, my amazing team. Like both sides did such a great job. I think this short movie was a success for me because of the teamwork. Like we connected through Zoom, and we actually made a movie through Zoom, and it was amazing because we shared amazing energy. Everyone did their job to the best way they could do it. And Ray, what do you have to add to that?
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
I mean, working with everyone. I mean, of course, I'm used to working with the Fully Focused lot, but working with you guys internationally and across sort of the waters was very interesting to see you guys' process and see how you guys work. And it was a big learning experience for, I think, everyone who was involved in it, because we at Fully Focused, we've never done something like this before. So to create an entire project with all the barriers that we had in place, you know, from location restrictions, you know, we filmed this through a whole pandemic, having to do everything via Zoom, and then there was the language barrier as well. So it was very interesting and sort of growing experience for everyone that was involved, including myself as well. And I'd be very happy to work with everyone again and see what else we can do, because I feel like we're just at the tip of the iceberg. You know, this is our first project together. So you and Cami, you better get ready on writing script number 2, so we can get another one.
Yeah, actually, like Cami, the other day she texted me and she was like, I'm so ready for our next project. And like she said, I already have something in mind, and me and Ala were super excited about it. So yeah, it's not gonna end here. We're definitely gonna work on other projects in the future, and I cannot wait to work on other stuff with you guys. So I think we have another question from Jasmine. Ray, would you like to read it? Okay, Ray is muted, so maybe I will read it. So Jasmine asked us, did you have to use a translator for every production meeting throughout the whole process? Well, not all of them actually. No, right? We can't.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, we used the translator
only at the
big meetings. Yeah, on the big meetings where, you know, we need to have a translator on there. But then when we started breaking off to our different departments and such, fortunately enough for us, we have a lot of people on the Tunisian side who are able to speak English as well, which is amazing and really helpful. So we had translators sort of on a bigger meeting when there was people where a lot of information had to be get across, because of course we have to get it across in the right way. So we'd have translators for those, but on the smaller ones, we didn't have a translator every single time.
Yeah, we didn't use it in all of the meetings, because we had like each department work on their own missions, and we actually kind of connected, even like when we didn't find the right words, we could like describe it. And that's what's amazing about our connection, is that we understood each other even with the language barrier. So that was such a challenge at first, but then we like understood that each other, like even with gestures, hand gestures and things like that. So yeah, it was certainly a challenge.
Yeah, the project itself as a whole was very big. Like it's even for us at Fully Focused, because like I said, we've never actually done anything like this as well. But when we first got the opportunity, like we really jumped at it. You know, everyone was excited to create something like this. But then when we got into it, we started sort of noticing all the small things that had to be sort of dealt with in regards to location, COVID, all of that kind of stuff. But it really did give everyone a chance to grow and become better, because you know what they say, you know, you don't grow in your comfort zone. So everyone had to sort of stretch a bit and you know, get better and not just in the communication, but in their certain aspect of filmmaking as well. So we've got a question here from Rosa that kind of goes into that. How much experience did the team have before they made the film? And us on Fully Focused, we are filmmakers, and we've made a lot of films, but never nothing like this as well. So it was a very new experience, but I believe that everyone has come out on the other side a much better filmmaker as a whole. What would you say, Asma, for your side?
Us, like as Khorti representative, I would say like our team didn't have that much of experience in the movie field. Like we did some YouTube videos and stuff like that, but we only like did a little short movie in like a festival here in Tunisia. It's a competition and you're supposed to like get a movie ready in 48 hours. And so this is actually our first big project. So we were all like scared, and at the same time we were super excited because we were going to make a movie and with you guys who actually have experience. So you guys, with your experience, you actually encouraged us to work even harder and like give our all to this project. And I hope that we satisfied you guys with our work, and like we really gave it all.
No, absolutely. Yeah, we saw the work that you guys put in, and like the final product itself speaks for itself. So really amazing job on your first film production as well.
Thank you. I also want to say something about this particular movie. Like as a script writer, I think that our both characters like represented us in a way, because in our focus groups we like talked about the issues we wanted to like handle in this short movie. And one of the biggest issues that everyone wanted actually to talk about is that young artists as us, like not having enough opportunity, not having enough support from the society, from our families, having to deal with this whole pandemic. And like we tried our best to show that in the movie, to show what we felt, and that there are actually people who felt like us and we connect in a way. And like, so I think our characters represented us in a big way. So yeah, that was really meaningful for me in this short movie.
No, for sure.
I want to add something to what Asma had said.
Yeah, sure, Ala. Go ahead.
But I'm gonna speak in Tunisian.
Yeah.
اوكي. اللي كاركتير متاع الفيلم يعني قاعدين يمثلوا فينا، وزاد فما حاجة أخرى اللي هي الكونكشن اللي صارت بيناتهم على طريق الانترنت كما صارت معنا احنا. عملنا فيلم باكسبيريونس صغيرة على الآخر، ونجمنا نعمل فيلم كل عبد في البلاد وكل مانيش قاعدين نحكيو بنفس اللغة ولا عنا نفس الأفكار، ما نجمنا نحقق الكونكشن هذيك، والكونكشن هذيك جات عبر الانترنت. اما لازمش ننساو سواء في الفيلم ولا سواء هنا اللي الانترنت هي جست وسيله للتواصل، اما ديجا الكونكشن موجوده، على خاطر الارت والافكار والاحاسيس والحاجات الايمان اللي فينا اقوى برشا. معناها هي الحاجه اللي تربطنا الكلنا مع بعضنا كانسانيه. ما يهمش فانا بلاد انت موجود، ما يهمش شنو هي لونك، ما يهمش شنو هي الجندر نتاعك، أي حاجة من الإيديولوجيا متاعك. المهم ناخذ الكلنا عباد we are connected. That's all.
Great, thank you, Ale. Ray, we have a question from Beth, and she said, Ale had mentioned at the beginning the question of ego, and I'm interested in hearing more about if and how you were able to let go of ego to build and create together. That's actually an amazing question. Ray?
I think that'll be a really good one for sort of directors to speak on as well.
Yeah.
Ikram, I don't know if you're able to come up and speak on that, because you and Allah were working very closely, and I was in the meetings that you guys were in as well, and sometimes the communication was sort of a bit difficult to sort of translate ideas and such. So how was that for you guys in order to making sure that you was able to translate your visions across to each other completely, and then sort of the compromise in sort of when maybe you had ideas clashing or anything like that? How was that for you guys?
So wanna go first, Ikram?
Yeah, if we're gonna have Ikram.
Yeah, sure. I would say at the beginning it was really difficult, particularly like as Ale mentioned at the beginning. Sometimes we might even be on the same page, but just because of like language barriers, we think that we want two different things, but we want the exact same thing. Just using mood boards, picture references was the easiest way to communicate our vision and try and understand what we both wanted. And then in terms of just, I think just realizing like it's not about like our individual films, this is like a collaborative project, and deciding what's best for the overall film and story. Once like we were both on the same page about that, we were able to like make choices and really just hear each other. I think just listening to each other and understanding where we came from and why we made certain choices.
Yeah, and that's why I talked about ego, because we had to, like, we did let go of all the differences to create this, but also we let go of the ego because it's always like when you are creating something, a film or writing something, it's always you feel like this is yours and you want to control everything about it, but it's a collaboration and you're working with a lot of people and you like so you have to let go of that ego and to be open more to the ideas and be understanding, and let's consider it as this is something for everyone, it's not yours.
Yeah, I think that was the big learning curve for everyone in all departments, you know, working together and across sort of like that. Now, I wanted to just I wanted to speak to the actors for a little bit, because on our side, we had Leonor, which was like her first main sort of leading role in this, and she did such an amazing job. She literally cried on call and everything. So I want to see, Leonor, how was that for you? How was because I know
also Anis, can you come in with
Anis as well? Because you guys, like throughout the whole film, you was literally the only actors in there, so it was
and
on you guys.
Both of them actually.
Also, we have Amin Bouzid, who is an actor.
Yeah,
let's get Anis in here as well, please.
Anis actually, this is Anis' first experience also. So
no way.
Yeah, and like the scene where he was having like a panic attack, that was amazing. So Anis, can you come with us?
We're trying to spot like Anis. Is it Anis and Dali together?
Yeah.
I'm trying to spotlight it. It's not currently working, but hopefully we can hear your voices.
Yeah, we can start with Leonor. Tell us about your experience.
First of all, I want to thank, I've got a lot of people from my family watching here from Portugal. And it's so amazing to see a lot of people that I haven't spoken to in like months, and then suddenly I see their names on the screen. Obrigada a todos quem está aqui a ver-me. Já vi muitos tios, muitas amigas, muitas pessoas aqui conhecidas, Muito obrigada. Espero que tenham gostado do filme. And about the movie, it was just amazing. As Asma said, and Ray, me and Anis, we were the only actors. So when we were filming here in the UK, it was so weird to have just cameras, lights, everyone is just on you. And it's just like, you don't even, for someone who hasn't done anything before, suddenly having everyone just on top of you is such a big difference, and so crazy as well. But it was, I was speaking to Ala yesterday, and we want to just do we should do like a part 2. And I would love to. It was so amazing to work with everyone in this team and getting to know everyone. We all want to meet in person one day. Hopefully that will be possible.
No, absolutely. Let's wait when COVID sort of calms down a bit. I think we should definitely sort something out. Anis, how was your?
Yeah, where's Anis? I've never met Anis.
أول مرة تمثل.
Hi everyone.
Oh, there he is.
بحكي بالتونسي. كانت اكسبيريونس بون باهية برشا مي صعيبة زادة كأول اكسبيريونس باش تمثل. دونك في الكريس بانيك بالرسمي شدتني كريس بانيك معناها مش جست نمثل بالرسمي. الجروب اللي معايا هو اللي عاوني معناها بالرسمي باش نجمت نوصل نعمل حاجة كيكة. نحب نشكر الناس الكل معناها على خاطر بالرسمي الناس الكل رزت خرتيون.
Yeah, thank you, Anis.
Amazing.
You guys did such a great job.
All right, brilliant. Just very quickly, we've got some really nice comments from some people I want to read out. One from Victor: work of true art, so beautiful to the point where one few or everyone of you will soar above the cinema of the exact second. Appreciate that, Victor. We've also got another one here from Yemesi. I have no question, just wanted to say such a beautiful and engaging film, an incredible and inspiring endeavor across the board. More links like this, please, so that we can grow, create, make magic together. Just wonderful and so inspiring. So thank you so much for your kind comments, guys.
Thank you everyone. I have a question. I have a really nice question, which is from Jordan. What message do you want people taken away from the film, but also the whole process of making the film across 2 countries and different cultures? This is actually such a good question, because what I, as a script writer, want people to get to
Sorry, Asma, can we let Kami
yes,
answer this question? She didn't
what I was going to say.
Kami, we love you. Me and Asma a lot.
Yes, Kami. I was going to call her right now.
What's up?
Kami.
Can you hear me?
I want to get can we pin a couple just 1 or 2 more people? Let's get Cami and Domi up here as well, please, because
Cami
really put in a lot of work to get this film made on the day. She even risked her back and a lot
this
of
flower is for you.
Type of moves to get this film. So I want to get sort of your experience on the film as well.
Cami is my new best friend, by the way.
I just want to text you forever. Like forever and ever.
So yeah, tell us, Cami, what did we want people to get from this movie?
I think like Yumi and Ala decided like really early on that with the feedback that with the sort of group session that we did with everyone, that the main thing we wanted to talk about was like artistry and creativity and like the connection that we all feel through that, especially when we couldn't understand each other language-wise, and it was a bit messy with the translator sometimes. I think the one thing that people should take away from this film is that like it's the sort of thing of like the creative in me recognizes the creative in you, and like that level of communication that we have with each other in, you know, in anything that we do, even if you feel like it's not particularly creative, that problem-solving brain, that brain that chooses to see the beauty in things, you know, that connects all of us through circumstance, through language, through everything like that. And it's, I really hope that people see that it's laced within the whole script, like from the poem extracts that are in the different languages at the beginning and end to, you know, the split screen, like the director did like a beautiful job and the sound and everything. I think that was what we were all going for. So I really hope that that was in every single piece of what you guys watched.
Yeah.
And Dami,
Right.
Dami, about the whole process of making a film across 2 countries and 2 different cultures. What do you think of that?
Yeah, definitely. I would say, hi everyone, first of all. I was the director of photography on the film, on the UK side. And I think what I really loved about this project, that every single decision was a group decision. And it was such like a teamwork, even on set, well, before set, of course, but even on set, every single thing was done as a team. Even every single shot was kind of discussed, not just, you know, between like a couple of people, but widely, to make sure that everyone was on the same page. And yeah, I mean, that's what I loved about the most about the project. The whole process was, I think there were a lot of challenges that we had to work through together, but the result, I think, speaks for itself. I leave you to your own opinion about the film, and you tell me if it worked or not. I think for me, the communication, like the constant communication, really helped us to develop such a beautiful project. And yeah, I mean, that's what I love the most, the teamwork on both sides.
Thank you so much for your hard work, Dummy. Dummy was putting in the work on that day, so I really appreciate that. But okay, let's get some final words from everyone then, just in regards to the film as a whole before we close, and let a couple of let Elliot from Raindance sort of say some closing words. Asma, we'll start with you. What would you say as a closing sentence in regards to the whole project?
I just want to say, like, I'm proud of everyone who did something on this project, anything, and I'm really proud of the result, and I hope everyone liked it, and I really hope and wish that this is not going to be the last project together, and we are definitely going to work on a lot of other wonderful things together. And thank you for coming, everyone. I think let's hear it from Ale, I guess.
Yes, Ale, you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say for final words, إليك الفضاء إليك الضياء إليك ثرى الحليم المزدهر. These are ثم الأبيات متاع القصيدة، أبيات القصيدة اللي بنينا بيهم أول الفيلم، و I hope إنه معناها تقعد في مخنا الميساج اللي حابوا اللي حابين نوصلوه بالفيلم، اللي هو be open، كون منفتح للعالم و try to communicate، وخذ حتى الحاجات الخايبة وشوف كيفاش تحولها إلى طاقة إيجابية، ونقدم زهور لكل المشاهدين وكل سكان الكرة الأرضية. That's all.
Thank you. And I just want to say a big thank you to sort of everyone involved, especially our actors as well, on both sides that helped out and made the project exactly what it is. And thank you to everyone for coming and attending and being here with us to experience this film we've put together. Now, I just want to hand it over to David and Elliot from Raindance.
Elliot or David, can I make just final word to my friends and a question to Elliot, I think, which is the Raindance coordinator. So everyone who's here, welcome to everyone, and thank you for being here this night, for watching a work and a project that many people, maybe many people that you didn't see, has put a lot of energy in, and everyone was here and we talked about the movie, the message, the writing. I want to also remind you that the movie has a beautiful, beautiful music, and I want to say thank you to our team here. They worked on the music, and they did a really good job to match actually the visual and the message with the music. So I want to say thank you to everyone, Dadi, Wissam, Melik, everyone that worked on the music, Yassine also. And I have a little question to the Raindance Festival.
And Damien about the news.
And Damien, yes, sorry. And I have a little question for the Raindance Festival, Elliot, I guess. I want to ask him if the movie can play in other festivals also, and if yes, can you help us with the names of festivals that you advise us to put this this beautiful work in, so we can put it in other maybe countries and in other places to see. And thank you.
Well, thank you, and very kind words. It was great working with you. David is the one who can answer that question in detail, but shortly, yes, you should have a festival strategy, and I'm very happy to work with you on the strategy. There are some festivals that are just off the list, others who would, I think, be very, very attracted to this, but one needs to make a press kit and plan a festival strategy. And over to David too, I think.
Yeah, is can we get David up? Yeah, brilliant.
Yes, yeah, of course. Yeah, happy to advise on the festival strategy. Absolutely, we have a full list of film festivals specifically for shorts that can help. And yes, of course, the film can go to other festivals. Very few festivals around the world ask for premiere status. Very, very, very few. So your film is ready to tour, guys. It's ready to be shown across the world. So it gives us a very, very deep honor to be able to host the world premiere in the middle of a pandemic, in the middle of these troubled times. You prove that projects like these can blossom in this weird period. I mean, we should be in the same room, but we aren't. We are in different countries, and this collaborative project proved that there are no boundaries for art. That actually we can do things. You did it, guys, and it's just amazing. So from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of my entire team, thank you for your amazing film, and honored to host the world premiere. And this doesn't stop here. The festival stores are open, not just for this project, but for future projects. And for all of you, we want to hear, and we will follow your journey. So thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you so much. And if you work with Medleaf and Rosa, you will help us so much. And thank you again. Yeah.
Thank you. So now I want to ask everyone to grab the flower you brought.
Before that, Asma, can we just get I just want to get Dave, Michael from the British Council to just say a couple of words just about the project, if that's okay.
Sure. Thanks, Ren, and hello everyone. So I must say first, I found that a hugely moving film, and to answer Domi, the film absolutely worked. There were several moments when it was giving me chills watching it. So congratulations to everyone who made it. It was a really passionate and emotional piece. So from the British Council's side, with this project, we set out to explore what might be possible to do under these really restrictive conditions. Whereas we've heard these filmmakers who've never met before, had to get to know each other, understand each other, and produce a film together. And the word that stood out to me listening to Cami and Asma and Ala, that's been repeated a number of times, was connect and connection. And during this crazy last year, we've had to be more digitally connected. But a key question for us, and that was at the heart of this process, is, you know, even though we connected digitally, you know, are we really connecting with each other? And during these times when we can't meet physically, you know, how do we kind of maintain these connections, you know, experience each other, relate to each other, understand each other? And it was just really clear from watching the film, from listening to you all today, you know, how deep those connections have been, despite all those restrictions and despite what's been done in a really short time frame. So just a huge thank you on behalf of the British Council to everyone involved, Horty, Boubli, Fully Focused, Naomi and George, who are the conveners, Raindance, you've done an amazing thing here. It's massively exceeded my expectations when, you know, we were first talking about kind of commissioning this piece of work. So yeah, just hats off to everyone, and thanks to everyone who's come today as well to witness this.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, can I ask everyone like to grab a flower you brought? Or if you don't
I
have
think
a
Domizia
flower, you
wants
just
to
like
add something.
like a flower. Like.
I just want to briefly say thank you to everyone, but I really want to say a massive thank you to Rosa that supported the UK team throughout this whole process. I think with her, with everything, literally, she has been wonderful, and I think my biggest thanks goes to her, that helped so much to build the group, and also all the other facilitators. But yeah, I really want to say that. And also to Bani, which the Tunisian team hasn't met, but really helped me with the equipment behind the scenes, and yeah, taught me pretty much all I know about DPing. But thank you guys, really, it's been amazing to work with all of you. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Medleaf, we love you, Medleaf.
Yeah, Medleaf, she was like a mother figure in the Tunisian side. So thank you, Medleaf. You really did a great job. Thank you.
And I want to say thank you to Tara Kahrishi also.
Marwan,
and everyone on the team, Marwan,
everyone, thank you, everyone. A lot of people supported us, and sometimes you just forget to mention them, but you know from the bottom of your heart that we love you and we really appreciate your job. Thank you. So can we do like the pose now with the flower?
Dali wants to say something, just a second. تفضل دالي.
Don't worry, we'll get there, Asma, we'll get there.
بالخبير نحب نقول كلمة ما خلونيش نحكي الجملة. نحب نقول ميرسي بوكو للحبايب الكل اللي خدونا مع بعضنا في تونس والبرا، بخلاف احنا اللي كنا اصحاب لاني في تونس والناس كلنا نعرفوا بعضنا، كيف عملنا اصحاب البرا وهما اصحابنا نجموا بخلاف الفيلم هذايا العلاقات الكل تقعد محلاها على الاخر، ينجموا هم يجي وحدنا واحنا نمشي وحدهم كيما يستحقونا في اي حاجه. زاد مرحبا، ان شاء الله تكون عجبتكم الموسيقى، ان شاء الله عملتوا عليها جو، ان شاء الله الفيلم الكل زاد عجبكم، وميرسي بوكو. هو النوار فهمتني، جبت لكم بوكي دو فلور.
And one final massive big thank you to Naomi and George for setting up and facilitating everything. Really do appreciate you guys and the effort and the time you've put into making this possible. So really big thank you to you guys.
Our great pleasure, Ray, and to everybody else. It's been really wonderful.
Amazing. Okay, Asma, take it away.
We can hold the flowers now.
Yeah.
I can finally do it. Okay, guys, like hold your flowers like this.
Hold it on the face of the...
in a pretty way. And if you don't have a flower, you can just like be the flower. Do this. And we're gonna take a quick screen grab with everyone.
Honestly, I prefer being
we
the
just
flower.
do it.
So everyone, if you turn your screen on,
please.
Yeah.
Let's have as many people turn on the screen as possible.
Bon.
I think we got it.
ثلاثة الوردة.
Asma, if it's like that.
Amazing.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, I think that's
Love you guys.
Oh yeah, look
Thank
at that.
you guys. Oh my
Look
God,
at
the team. Yeah.
Big
These
shout
are
out to
everyone who worked on this.
There's so many people. Sorry if we've not mentioned you. It's just because there's so many people. But really appreciate everyone who's been involved in this. Thank you so much for making this happen.
Thank you. You're all amazing and beautiful, and thank you for coming and blossom as a hero.
Yeah. Boom. Okay, I think that's it for the premiere today. Really appreciate everyone who came. So hope you guys really enjoyed the film. Yeah, if you guys can turn your on again, if you could just get some final round of applause, that'd be amazing.
Yes.
DJ Raymond.
مبروك عليك.
يا خميس. حلو كامل.
Longue vie au film. Longue vie au film.
We see all the amazing comments you guys have left. Sorry if we've not gotten to it, but we see all of them. Thank you guys so much for your kindness.
Longue vie au film.
Oh, and finally, for anyone who let me see, I forgot. Yeah, so if you guys I've just posted, oh sorry, I didn't get to everyone. I posted to Naomi the link to the film if you guys want to go back and watch it. There's the easy steps for you to go on there, click the link, follow those 6 steps, and you'll be able to watch the film again. Because I know maybe some people didn't get a chance to see it, but it's there in the chat. You can click the link now and go through. You can copy the text and then watch it in your own time. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming today. Really appreciate you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we'll close this now. And if all the young filmmakers can stay behind, that would be brilliant. Thank you again for coming.
Thank you.